everyone, this is Yana from Bellatrix Star. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and please subscribe to it, and yeah, like and share. I will be very grateful for that. And of course, if you want to have a private reading with me, please visit my website yanabellatrix.com, and you can have plenty of my services that I'm doing for people that I'm serving. And this is not just tarot, also because I'm working with the energy, and I'm a support and transformational coach, and also helping people to go through the post-divorce feelings, situations, and yeah, supporting and through some techniques like art therapy, but also constellations. I'm doing family constellations as well, and through meditation. So yeah, if you want to work deeper and change your life, starting from your internal life, then you are more than welcome. Okay, so I have 3 piles for you for the coming week. And as you can see here is like the garden pile, the cross pile, and the dog pile. So you can choose one of those or watch all of those, of course. And meditate, pause, or whatever, do whatever you need. And let's start. If you have chosen the garden pile, let's see what will be happening for you during this week. So in general, the energy for you is Page of Swords. So it seems like there will be quite a lot of different communications, emails that you will be dealing with, and a lot of thinking process. Wow, the tricky part here is the Ten of Cups. So Piscean energy, having fun, relaxing, because it seems like it will be a lot of things going through your mind. It's like non-stoppable mental processes that you will be dealing with, and it will be a little bit difficult for you to just relax and to have a proper rest to sleep, but also spending time with your family and reaching what you want the way you want, because it seems like you will expect a little bit more than you will get. With King of Cups here, the energy that is helping you, this is the again Cups, so emotions are here still and they're helping you. But with King of Cups, this is a very mature energy considering the Cups in general. So that means that in order to be successful, considering the rest, the wish fulfillment energy, or like, you know, having some peace and harmony inside, controlling your emotions will be very helpful, but not just bottling them up. It's not about that. It's all about leaving them. It's like, you know, yes, probably for your mind is a little bit difficult to understand how come. It's like control, so I don't need to, it's like limiting. No, control here is more like, okay, for example, you are outside with your colleagues and you really want to cry. Of course, it's not really appropriate in many cultures or in many situations, and you don't feel safe crying out, really, like, you know, really crying out heavily, having your own emotions because of situation with your boss earlier, and you are surrounded by people and you just can't do that. But it doesn't mean that you need to forget about it. It's really better to, like, when you are alone or when you are feeling safe, to cry it out. You know, I know, like, the situation or the trick that I can share with you, like if something is bottled up because you had to, considering your emotions, and you couldn't express them, I mean, like you block them in your body, it's really bad, right? You know that. So how to make it out of your body, and especially as soon as possible. So what can you do? Like, if you watch movies or TV shows and you know something that you can watch and cry, do that. So something like romantic, or about, I don't know, like something about heroes or somebody, and something about that someone can die there, and you know for sure that probably last time when you saw that and you watched that movie or TV show, you cried a lot. So, and you know that when you will see that again, you will cry again. So do that, because you will express that, you will kind of put that block out of your body. And this is so important for your body, because all our illnesses, diseases, and all these things is unexpressed emotions, basically. Yeah, for time, it's not just 1 day and 1 week and 1 year even sometimes, but 1 year it's already a lot. But for many of us, it's like years and also from generations to generations. The outcome for you during this week is the Strength card, and this is beautiful energy because the Strength card is the Leo card, is the full heart, and also Sun for some time is still in Leo. Soon it will go to Virgo. And this is about heart, having big heart, having courage, being brave in some situations. And this is about the emotions, it seems. Okay, considering the events, how they might go, it seems like the communication with others can bring you, as I told you already in an example with your colleagues, can bring you some busyness, you know, like it seems like during this week you will be talking a lot or listening a lot. It's like, yes, this way of by air the communication will be done. The garden is here. That means that it can be work, it can be business, it can be just the community or with friends, with someone else. So you will be surrounded by people who will be talking, or you will be talking with them a lot. So that's why it will be a little bit difficult and challenging for you to rest and to have a proper sleep, because mental energy will be really, really high, like on top. And even like at nights, like a lot of thoughts in your mind. And King of Cups here, as I told you, as an energy, controlling your feelings, living them through, expressing them when it is appropriate way and time. But also King of Cups is the king. So this is Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces. Pisces we have here. So with this King of Cups, that seems like maybe you will be dealing with a person who is a water sign, sun, moon, rising, who is able to help you, to kind of guide you and to tell you in your heart matters, you see. So another thing here I'm picking up, that your partner or the loved one who is around you, talking to them, considering the spending time together. Maybe you promised something but you will not be able to deliver that, but talking to that person, saying, you know what, I'm so tired, or I'm really focused on my career or on my work this week or this day, so I'm very sorry I can't spend time with you, I can't be like this or that. And it seems like your partner or your loved one will be able to understand you and help you and comfort you, because the Strength card is there, and this is love as well. So there is love there, definitely. So there are people around you who love you, who are there for you, with whom you can talk and share your feelings and emotions, especially if it is something about the communication with others. So for example, there can be the situation that you will talk with your colleagues and it will be not appropriate to again share your not tears but anger. Yeah, you will not be satisfied with the outcome of the situation, but you know, for example, that this is the senior manager or the boss and you can't just tell that to that person, and that will be bothering you, but you still don't need to bottle it up in your body. Then you can go to your loved one and just talk. Let's say that in the first, you know what, I really need to share that with you because otherwise I will blow up or whatever. Yeah, and the person, it seems like there will be the person who will understand you and help you, just comforting you, hugging you, you know, listening to you. And that will even bond you more. So a little bit information or clarification that we need to know considering that week, because there will be a lot of talking. What else do we need to know? Four of Pentacles here is about something that you possess, money as well, money situations that will be involved, that you will be talking a lot or having conversations considering your fears probably, and also deep emotions, like you will be fearing of losing something that you have or not getting more. And you will need, for example, to save more, but it's like it's not coming. You want to have more, but it's not coming. And probably you will need to decide that you will not need to spend more money on something because you will be scared to lose if, for example, the salary is delayed or the business deal is not working well the way you expected. And that will be actually really it's more about fears about money. Okay, the Chariot, 10 of Cups with the Justice card. So any kind of a deal that you will be hoping for during this week to be resolved in a fast way, it won't be. So there will be, Chariot is like in a tricky position, so the situation will not develop the situation that you want, considering business or money, court or legal things, finances, legalities, what else, any kind of this work related, business related things. But also if it is romantic and private, it's all about money. It's all about money. The Chariot and Justice saying like being in a tricky position, so it will not be solved in a good way you want it. So it seems like you expected some result, and it will be the way that you expected, and that will be much probably like some obstacles and maybe delays in court case, or just in something that can be resolved for you the way you want it. So what about this King of Cups? This is King of Wands. So that person being really active, actually helping you. So it can be your advisor, the Emperor. It can be your advisor, it can be your lawyer, it can be someone who is experienced in that, but they can really control the emotions and help you with these emotions. King of Wands also, it can be, as I told you, the loved ones, but also the person who know or who has been in that similar situation, where the Emperor is like, they are very, their opinion really does matter for you. It is important for you. It is really significant what they're saying. And they're kind of working for you. All these people are looking at you. You see, they are more looking towards your direction. They are willing to help you. So it seems like in these delays in your situation, on this pausing or these kind of obstacles, like will ask you to see the whole situation from a different perspective, and ask for the help, the person whom you can trust. Also, if it is a not loved one, but I feel like it can be more people, because loved one, like your partner or your mother or your father or someone there close to you who can just hug you and say everything will be okay. Another person who can be your best friend or your partner saying, you know what, I've been there, I know how difficult it can be, don't worry, you will be fine, I can help you, I'm here for you. But also like giving the piece of advice, considering the situation. If it's just this business, then it's absolutely worth to go to that person and to ask the advice, and just, you know, ask their opinion about the whole situation, about money, as I told you, like, because something considering really like structure. This is something about structure. Keeping money, investing money, you know, like business thing, work thing, budget, in any case, family budget or company's budget. But something, it can be that with your boss that will not work out in the best way, and you will be afraid of speaking, or that the conversation will be really profound and not important, it will be important, but more like if they can solve something. And I told you that it can be delays and some pauses. Don't worry too much about that. And for some of you, if you're able to speak to your boss, to that person with whom you have some issues, do that. You have the strength for that. So you have all the cards for that. That will help you. Six of Swords. So as the outcome, you will be moving forward towards the better situation, the stars, towards the best to the best resolution of the situation. You see, Six of Swords and the stars. That's amazing. So yes, during the week that will be a little bit challenging to have the proper something that you desire, and also like you will be worried about it. So probably like worry too much at home as well. But the Six of Swords with the stars is an outcome with the Leo card, and with your courage, maybe to do something bold but fair, you will be able to achieve what you want at the end. That is magnificent. That's amazing. The guidance for you is here. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life, and now an even better part is beginning. So it's something really important for you that is going on during this week. Okay, so thank you very much. Let's move on to the pile number 2. So if you have chosen the pile with a cross, let's see. So it seems like for you there will be fated events, and it seems like you sense them, and that's why you are choosing it. So in general, the Hierophant, wow, quite significant. It's already, you see, a quite significant week for you, considering the status, something that you believe, something that you value. It can be your marriage, it can be a contract with at work, or maybe it's your family. Taurus, it's something that was so comfortable, and we have Uranus in Taurus that will go retro very soon. So the Hierophant is like, it's going really slow. So the Hierophant here is like Taurus saying that this area of your life, if you know your natal chart, and if you know, like for example, if you're a Scorpio, this is your 7th house, Taurus is your 7th house, that means that this part of your chart during this week will be quite significantly presented and strongly shown to you. So it can be your marriages, but still for everyone that if you pick this pile, it is about marriages, belief system, something that was really, really comfortable, good, valuable, like, yeah, for some of you it can be food, it can be nice clothes, luxury things, luxury travel, something like that. That was amazing and great and beautiful. That topic will be prominent during this week. Challenging part, oh my god, 3 of Swords, relationships. If that's a marriage part or commitment, it's kind of a heartbroken situation, and it seems like it's supposed to be so, because you need to learn the lesson. Wow, it's like, what a week and what a time. It's really you know, I'm picking up here is like in general for the collective, the energy is really intense. Even if like many astrologers are saying that August is better than July and then probably June, but it's more like action, you see. It's like the energy is changing, and that brings some change in the life. And if you're fine with the big changes, that's fine, but if you're not, then you will feel it. The energy that is helping you, 4 of Cups, is like, go for something better, leave something that is not working for you, and like leave something that is not working for you behind, and move towards something that is safe, better and good. Knight of Swords as an outcome, you know, I'm picking up here is like, or you will speak or talk to a person that you will be involved in this heartbroken situation, disappointment or pain or something, and it's like clarify everything and just make your choice. And I'm also feeling that you're moving away really fast. So I really want to clarify a bit more. Okay, what I'm picking up here is like, what was amazing and nice and stable, and you felt it was safe, considering the relationships. For some of you it can be marriage, commitment, or something that you could trust. Commitment as well can be in business and work, yeah. So there will be some issues considering the relationships in that area. So the marriage, if it is a marriage, if it is a private life, you will find out something that will break your heart. Okay, I don't really like to say that to you, but I'm really like this really, the energy is so intense and so bold that I have to say that you will find out something about another person in your relationships. It can be, again, private or business, that you will not like it, that you will not like at all. You will be disappointed, or you will be kind of, you know, sad, Because Three of Swords is not always about broken heart in a way like, oh my God, like he or she betrayed me, they slept with another person, or they stopped loving me and now I know about this. It's not always about that. For some of you it can be about this, but Three of Swords is just still the minor arcana. That means it can be just one day you're disappointed about something, another day you're smiling and laughing about what happened. You see, so it can be sad, but then somebody else will cheer you up and you will be happy, like you found it, okay, goodbye, let's go, I moved on. You see, so it just depends on your life and on the situation and on the lesson that you need to learn through this disappointment, through this painful situation, or through this sad thing. But it's absolutely leaving something. Three of Swords, Four of Cups, still progressing, yeah, different elements, but still I'm picking up here is like there's something that you will find out that will not be so pleasant for you, and you will prefer to leave that behind and to move towards something better. And also I'm saying here, it can be just, you know, a routine situation, as I say. It's like you really wanted something, and I don't know, it's like it can be so small thing on one hand, but very significant for you on another. It's like you bought food now is really important nowadays. Yes, in our time that we live in, is like you love to buy a particular kind of bread in a specific shop and everything was fine, but I don't know, like you're buying this week and something is wrong with it. Yeah, maybe it's not done fully, and or maybe just the taste is different and you don't like it anymore, or maybe something like you come into that shop and want to buy the bread and it's closed forever because they have some troubles or whatever, and you're like really disappointed. I mean, like it's not really big deal, like yes, your life is not changing so much in the big picture, but still it's your comfort, Taurus. Yeah, it's something that was so comfortable for many years, maybe, or months, and you got used to that and it was so okay, fine. But through crisis 5, you need to leave that and you're disappointed. The relationship is broken, yes, because they can't serve the bread anymore to you. And I'm saying that in a very simple example. It can be not the bread, it can be just the relationship between two people that are very important, but it's still, you know, like for each of you, some things matter more than others. Yeah, for some person it can be bread, yes, clothes, and the place in the park that they can walk like, you know, calmly and enjoying the weather and birds are singing. And for another, it's like it's something that is so small and they prefer some drama thing. Yeah, like the bosses, the gossip on their job or at work, and like, you know, doing something there, and like having this, for example, for many lawyers who have really big cases, of course that's a bigger deal. Yeah, but it's still for each of you, your specific thing will matter, and that's the most important thing, without any comparing to any other situation, you see. So that's why it's like that will be disappointing, that will be kind of not pleasant, and it seems like helping energy here is like to leave it if you don't like it. If it's something that is not working for you anymore, leave it, go for something that is better. And this is your values again. How do you value yourself? It's like let's continue, let's keep talking about this bread situation, these cakes, whatever you just can imagine. It's like if it is not making you happy, that you need to wait if they are open one day again or something, it's like leave it. Yeah, maybe be sad, talk about it, talk it out, and then just find another family who is baking a perfect bread. Or if it is the situation at work, it's like you're seeing that a colleague was cheating and now you know, and like setting you up at some work situation, now you know, that this person, that you can't rely on this person, but probably just need to forgive and remember maybe you did the same thing to somebody else. And this is kind of the universe is showing you that you also do that, but you can't accept that in yourself. This is psychological work already. You see, it's kind of a reflection. The mirror is showing to you, and you are leaving this situation, yeah, or leaving that, for example, not going out anymore with that colleague or that friend, and finding someone better with whom it's much more pleasant to spend time out. Or it can be your boss, who is, for example, cheating and not giving you enough money for your hard work, and you're now noticing that another colleague who is doing less work and earning more. And also this is the question for you, I mean, like, again, psychology, right? Like, why you deserve this? Why he is noticing another person and giving them? Maybe you're not valuing yourself enough, but at the same time, maybe that's a sign to stop working with these people and change the work. Maybe you hated that job and you continued working for that person or with that people, and now it's time saying, like, yeah, probably it was for some time and it was working for some time, but not anymore. So what are your values? How do you value yourself? So just leave it and move on. And the Knight of Swords as an outcome with the Gemini is like the decision to be made, and quick one. I mean, like, leaving, because this Knight of Swords is very fast. It's like, you know, it can be even like saying nothing and just moving away, closing the door and will never be back. It can be like that. Or if it is, for example, private, it can be like, okay, thank you very much, I've done enough, I don't want that anymore, goodbye. And it will be, wow, okay, that's it. You see? So, okay, let's see. Hierophant. King of Pentacles, Taurian energy is there. Yeah, absolutely. Your experience, something that you really devoted some time, that is kind of getting into a crisis because it has to be changed. King of Swords, two kings, guys. It's like people are around you. So they're absolutely fated events, but also, you know, you are... with this King of Swords is like the truth, the honesty is here about what you've been through. Now it's clear. It's like you see what's really going on. It's like, as I told you, like you were fine with that for some years. Now you don't want that anymore, and it's okay. You just change it, and that's it. Seven of Cups with Seven of Wands. You know, in this situation, that leaving the relationship here because of something not pleasant, you know what, I'm picking up here several messages. Like, one is that somebody will prefer others, and you will know about this. It's like you will not win the competition. And another message here is like you will need to really defend your boundaries during this week, and saying really no if you mean it, and saying really yes, and saying that, yeah, I deserve this, if you really think that and feel that. Yeah. Four of Cups, Five of Wands, the Battle, and Three of Swords. Here we are again. And this is about defending your heart. Wow. Ten of Swords. And leaving what is not working anymore. What is, you know, it's something that is painful, something that is difficult, something that is not so... Like when the doors are not opening and you are knocking constantly on the same door and it is not opening for some time, maybe it's the sign to leave it. Why do you need to suffer that? Why do you need to get more pain? the question, are you enjoying this? The outcome is Two of Pentacles, being busy. King of Cups, another. It's like choosing something that is making you happy. Being busy with your everyday routine. And you know, like as you see those ships up, just the boats on the waves, and they are kind of in alignment with you. I'm really feeling that. They're in alignment with you. Even if it's Two of Pentacles, is like you are able to do many things at the same time. You can be multifunctional. You can be juggling with different things, different situations. Choosing, and see the ship here is again, so the boat is here, and this king is kind of communicating with this fish as well, with this shape. That means that you will attract more opportunity that will be worth it. If you go for something that you really want and that you really love doing, if you choose your heart, you will get more. And it seems like the whole situation will be exactly for this. Like showing to you that you are not at the right place, you need to change it. You're not with the right person, you need to change it. Him, her, you are not with the right at the right place or in the right community for you. You really need to change it and go for your heart, what your heart desires. Because like juggling with different opportunities, you will find the one that is really close to your heart and you will be happy. Guidance for you is connect with nature. You are rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. But also it is really in alignment with these two cards. It's like something by the sea, if it is possible in your country or in your place where you are right now. Yeah, just park, being, you know, slowing down, not worried too much. And the wishes are coming through. The fish is there. The dream is absolutely coming true. Is like you need to be in resource, having resource in you, like being full or filled with the energy, with resource. And maybe it is something connected with travel or foreign countries that will be kind of the direction that you will need to go. Okay, the offer will come. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Cups, the offer will come when you start be open to the new opportunities, and maybe reply to something that was already there waiting for you and you just kind of were not sure about to continue there. But having this situation that is showing you that, you know what, no, it's not working for you anymore, just go to something else that is making you more happier. Okay, thank you very much, and let's move on. You have chosen the pile with the dog. A friend is here, but also about something about loyalty. Maybe you are a very loyal friend or a loyal person. Wow, that's interesting. In general, Page of Cups, quite emotional week. Yeah, pure emotions here, feelings, romantic things. But let's see further. Yeah, Lovers is there. It's a tricky one. The Chariot is helping you, and the outcome is Three of Wands. Okay, so that seems like that's more about relationship and private life for you during this week. So loyalty is something, yeah, friendship, but also someone who is close to you. Page of Cups it means that this week will be really emotional and also romantic. Like you will be more in a romantic state. But Lovers is in the position of difficulties or challenges. That means that, yeah, first message is here, the decision considering your private situation will be difficult to take, to consider. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm feeling here that if you are single, you will be thinking, do I really want it? Or should I kind of, when you have a wizard stick and they are saying to you, okay, you have one wish about romantic life, what there will be, and you are kind of doubting, okay, if I say that I want to be in the relationship with a loved one, but then you're kind of doubting, should I go there? Should I be involved in this? Do I really need it? or probably it's better to be single and to stay like that. And also, if you are not single but you are not really in the relationship, it seems like, I mean, like if you are in the relationships, or if you are with someone but it's still a little bit kind of tricky for you to decide, to really be sure that this is the right person for you, because you are doubting the connection, the relationship between two of you. And it seems like you need to decide what to do with this, to go into that fully or just to step aside. Because the Chariot here is helping you, saying, whatever you decide, that will come. And I will help you. There will be safe, secure, yeah? There will be loyalty in the relationship on something, but you're really afraid of this. And the Three of Wands at the outcome, it is coming your way. The dream, you know, it's like minor arcana of a star in a way for me in this deck. Something that you're waiting for some time, it is coming. So the relationship is coming. But you're kind of freaking out about this. And even if it is coming really fast, the Chariot is like two cards are saying that the events are changing and something big is coming considering their relationships. The resolution, if you are in conflict, or the reconciliation, and this is can be the case like, oh, should I really call them or not? Maybe to wait if they call me. But you know, with the dog here and the Chariot, that means that even if you are apart, you are still loyal to each other. So there is trust here. There's beautiful energy. That's why it is very emotional, you see? Because still, two major arcanas there. So considering the relationship, that will be very important week for you. Trust is here. Friendship is here. Yeah, you are reliable and they are reliable as well. And it is coming, solving all the problems, considering the Lover's card, the relationships between two of you, about the connection. And in this deck, this Lover's card is about this Cupid. So this is love. Yeah, it can be decision about love. It can be decision about private life. But this is something about love and the connection and relationships of two people. They can be really emotional in a way, like these doubts, these fears can come up, because you know that if you are fully in, there will be, you both will be unstoppable, but also there will, the whole process will be unstoppable. And if you're afraid of different challenges and obstacles, don't be, because the Chariot is helping you and saying you are safe. There will be a progress in a very fast way, by the way. Even if you are different, because it seems like, you know, you see, there are differences between two of you, status, age, countries, religion, culture, whatever. There is something different between two of you. There is difference, yeah, and there's kind of a bothering you. And but Cancer is saying, like, you know what? You can rely on it. That's even more fun if you are different. And the life will be much more interesting with that person because you are different. Okay, a bit more. Page of Cups. Strength. They will ask you to be strong. And Five of Cups. Oh, wow, okay. Absolutely. The past is haunting you. With Page of Cups, you are kind of as a teenager or a small child who is looking at the whole situation, considering the relationship or love situation, and you're saying like, okay, do I deserve love? Will I get love? Will I be happy? Why? Because of the past. 5 cups, 3 cups are broken in the past, 2 are ahead, 2 of lovers are ahead of you. You're looking in the past. You are still, like, your past that is heartbroken is still haunting you, saying like, no, you don't want to be broken again. Don't go there. It's so bad. Bad reputation. Don't go there. And you're like, but I want to be loved and I want to have those emotions. And another part of you saying like, no, you will be heartbroken again. You've been there, you know that. Are you stupid to go there again? And the Strength card is saying, no, your heart, you need to open your heart. You need to be courageous. You need to be brave to be vulnerable and to show yourself in the relationship, to be bright, to be visible and to be noticeable, and to step into the new cycle of the relationships, or just in the relationship in general. And another part is like from the past, like, oh my God, are you really so silly that you've been going through so much and now you're going there again? So there's kind of a dialogue you can have during this week. 6 of Cups, soulmate connection, guys. What can I say? You've been together in the past life. 8 of Cups. You've been together in your past life. And you both are searching for something that can work out for you. And here with 8 of Cups, you're really searching for something that will be worthy, and that will be significant and amazing in emotional sense. And you know what? Even if you have an offer during this week, you might refuse it, or at least you will delay it, because you will be so afraid to be heartbroken again. But at the same time, you will be kind of testing it and checking it if that works for you, if that's something that you want. Sorry. And and you know, I'm feeling here that, again, as a past haunting you, you had something amazing in your past, and someone promised you the life and maybe called you like, you are the love of my life, and then they found another person. Next day you separated, and they're saying like a week later the same words to them, like I love you, for example, and you're like, how come that you could stop love me like in a week or something? And you walked away disappointed, or something similar, you know. It can be not just exactly how I'm saying, but similar. And the main thing here is like, they promised a lot, they even did a lot, but they didn't mean it. So I'm calling that betrayal. So betrayal can be in different senses, yeah, but it depends on how you call it. I'm calling this betrayal. So if they promise something, if they are even doing something, but they don't mean that. In their heart, they don't want that. This is, I feel that, yeah, I've been through that by myself, and I don't like that at all. I have a lot of Leo and fire in my chart. I'm ruled by Mars, for many of you who are already here with me for some time. So I really prefer honesty. And my Mercury is in Sagittarius, so I'm really for truth, and my Uranus is in Scorpio, and I'm double Scorpio. So yeah, the truth is something that can cause the intimacy for me. But if it is something that someone is something similar to that, I'm picking up here, because 6 of Cups is something that is so sweet, so nice, but it was in the past and you walked away from that. And now it is kind of the same, but you are seeing that as the same. It will not be the same. But you are afraid of that because it can be, as you think, the same. But it will not. But also with that particular person, as I'm saying, the soulmate connection, that it seems like you were separated in the previous lifetime, if you believe in these things. For those who are believing, I'm saying that to you. And you have been searching for each other for a really long time, and finally you're finding each other. So it's something really significant. Chariot with Queen of Wands. There can be Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, female energy. That is very sexy, very playful, knowing what she's doing. Can be man or woman. And the Fool is a brand new, guys, something that is brand new, that the person is entering your life, and this is the soulmate connection that is brand new, and you're freaking out about this. But if you are in their relationships already, or you're dating with that person, you know that person, you kind of, and I told you, yeah, there are fears, there are doubts, and you're like, you need to make this decision, and you're not sure, but because you're afraid of to level it up. kind of a change, a big change. Five of Swords, the outcome, and the Temperance card, and one more, Nine of Swords. You will be really worried. Again, past is haunting you. You will be really worried. It seems like the whole situation with this person in your life, they will, you know, bring all the memories that you had before, all the situations that you had before, all the events, painful and not. And it seems like it's time to deal with that. It's time to open it up and to start kind of going through them again in order to leave it behind. The Temperance is here, like telling that everything will be okay. You are under protection of the gods. Don't worry. And also, like the High Priestess, you have this knowledge, you know what's going on and why. Ace of Pentacles, there is a big potential, or there is a beginning of something stable, loyal, trustworthy, long-lasting relationship in your life. I'll put it here. So it's kind of deep inside of you, you know what's going on. You know that you need to go there, because that will be in your life for some time. But you're going through a lot of different inside fights, conflicts that is bothering you. But as I'm saying, that's good, because it's time to face it, it's time to deal with it, because you will be liberated from it. Holiday. The answer you are looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday gateway. Maybe you will be on a holiday, or maybe you will go with this person on holidays and to enjoy some time together and to understand. It's kind of rest, breathe, relax that will help you. Okay, so this is it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy that. Please like, share, and subscribe. And sending you lots of love and blessings, and see you next time. Bye bye.